Welcome guys, this is the first episode I guess of a series I'm going to be doing called the ABA Character Review. This series will cover and review all the different ABA characters and their moveset, and at the end I will put that character on a tier list that I made that will be based on their skills. So if you want more of this series, just let me know by commenting, liking the video, and if you really enjoy it, go ahead and hit the sub button with notifications, and why not join the Discord? And with that, let's get into the first character. The first character I will be reviewing is Goku, but I'm not talking about the base form. I'll be talking about Buu Saga Goku. Buu Saga Goku comes from the Dragon Ball category, and is the 6th character in its roster. I'll be reviewing him, a format that uses 3 categories that most ABA characters can be compared to. I'll be reviewing his ranged moves, barrage moves, and evasive / dash type moves. Now keep in mind, there will be some characters who won't have either all or some of these qualities, but I'll still try to classify them in another video. But let's get into the first category, which is the ranged moves. So starting off with the ranged category for Buu Saga Goku, we have his Kamehameha, which is a beam attack doing 27 damage with a cooldown of around 20 seconds. His Kamehameha is a block break, allowing for all the damage to hit if someone was to get block broken. The pros of this attack is that it's really viable using it in the aerial combo, as it's probably the easiest time to hit it with a good amount of damage. Plus, it's not that easy to punish anymore because of the meme buff that was added to compensate for less skilled players. However, the cons of this move is that it's not that easy to hit besides in the aerial, and it can easily be dodged, and when someone does know the timing for the meme buff, it can lead to you being punished. The next range move in Buu Saga Goku's kit is the Ki Blast. It does 20 damage and has a 19-second cooldown. The move is blockable and is usually used in the middle or at the end of a combo. Pros of this move is that it has an AoE effect after it lands, having a larger area to hit. And it's a quick move, allowing for a good amount of damage to be added. Cons of this move is that it's really easy to block even when used mid-combo. Those are the 2 range moves that Buu Saga Goku has in his kit. Both are really usable in the different situations that they can be used in, and they are generally the basic moves that are used in ABA. That's about it for the range moves category, so let's move on to the barrage moves. Buu Saga Goku has only 1 barrage move, just like most of the other characters. His barrage move, Kick Rush, does 37 damage, making it the 2nd strongest one in the Dragon Ball roster, and has a cooldown of 15 seconds. He does a series of kicks and then ends it off with a block break. The pros of this barrage is that it can do a lot of damage, and you have a chance of hitting a block break with it. Another pro would be the ability to follow up Buu Saga Goku's Flash Fist, making it a simple but effective combo to land. Cons of Buu Saga Goku's barrage is that the block break at the end is very hard to land if the opponent is blocking and knows when to jump, which would probably end up in you being punished. The dash / evasive category covers moves that can either be passive or damaging. These can cover from dash type attacks meant to charge towards an opponent, iframes meant to dodge moves, and moves that make your movement better in some way. In this case, Buu Saga Goku's dash move, Flash Fist, is a targeted rush towards your opponent. It does 13 damage with a 12-second cooldown. It's usually used as the first move to engage someone, but I think it's best used when it's in the middle of a combo. The pros of this move is that it's really good for starting pressure towards your opponent, and if it lands you can follow up. It's also good for extending combos. The cons for Flash Fist is that it's pretty much expected that it's the first move going to be thrown out and is commonly blocked. With that all out of the way, it's time for me to go on to my next topic. Now, in this category, the Awakening category, I'll be talking about all of Buu Saga Goku's awakening moves at once, and how they could be used in his mode. First, we got the Super Spirit Bomb. It does 70 damage and takes half of your awakening bar. Even though it takes half of your awakening bar, you should always use this as soon as you pop your mode, as you'll most likely either get your opponent really low, or force them to pop mode or an iframe. You can use the Spirit Bomb again when your awakening is near done. The next move is the Super Kamehameha. It does a calm 52 damage with a 10-second cooldown, and it should be used right after your opponent is forced to pop mode after using your Spirit Bomb. So you get a good enough damage output to take a stock before you can use the Spirit Bomb again to basically end the game. Next, we got Instant Transmission, which is basically a flash stab. And finally, we have Meteor Mash, which is basically his melee move, which does 59 damage and has a 15-second cooldown. You can use this either before or after using the Kamehameha. In short, his awakening is just straight up brain dead.
Go back, I want to be monkey!
My final thoughts on Buu Saga Goku is that even though it has a basic moveset and is practically base form Goku but with a few changes here and there, it's really just using a starter character but on steroids. It doesn't stop it from being one of the most used characters that I've seen, and it's probably one of the more higher tiered characters in other people's opinion. He's probably one of the most used because it's so simple to just pick up the character and just press 2 keys to do almost half health, making it super annoying to fight if you mess up. Buu Saga Goku's damage output is insane, and you could probably 100 to 0 with at least 3 moves in just one M1 combo, and I could probably say the same for most Dragon Ball characters in that roster. So after all this, I'm gonna rank him on my own tier list, and this tier list is solely based on the character's basic moveset and awakening. If I was going to rank Buu Saga Goku on this tier list, I would put him at Brain Dead. I put him at Brain Dead because of the stupid amount of damage that he outputs, and his awakening, which basically could take away 2 stocks if you really wanted to. And with this, I end, I guess, the first episode of the ABA character review. Again, if y'all enjoy it, make sure to just comment if you want more, and if you really enjoyed it, hit the sub button with the notification bell and give it a like. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.